You want any more evidence that YouTube is being run like a clown show? Listen to Susan Wojcicki. Freaking go, oh, if you post stuff that goes against WHO guidelines, your ass is getting claimed or your videos are getting removed. Yes. She was like, nope, anything that's against WHO guidelines, the people who defended China for the longest time and are still defending China to this day, the same group of people who are not letting Taiwan into the WHO for no reason, potentially leading to more people getting infected by the coronavirus because they don't want to fucking piss off China. Yeah, those fucking people. Those people. They want to say that if you don't go with the stuff that the WHO has been touting on since this entire thing has been started, yes, you cannot have that video up anymore. Fuck you. Fuck you, Susan Wojcicki, and you're talking to Brian fucking Stelter of all people about this? Oh my god, you are pathetic. Okay, so you know how the coronavirus, there's a lot of stuff coming out about it. Either that apparently there's been a bunch of new strains that have been coming out yet, but they haven't been, I don't think there's people been infected quite much by these new strains yet. I'm not sure how that's going to work with how we're doing things right now because we're still got people going around, they're protesting, they don't want to stay inside anymore, they want to get to work, they want to save their jobs. The oil prices have went down to net negatives for like first time ever, I think. And something else happened. Oh yeah, and the stock market took another massive drop. So, the economy's in dire straits. We need to do something to get the economy on track. Need to make sure we're getting monies and stuff like that, which is what we're trying to do. But then Susan Wojcicki said this. And it's just like, why would you say something so stupid? She literally said this on national television to Brian Stelter, guy who famously cried because people wouldn't listen to him. Oh my goodness. Yeah, I'm not in the greatest of moods anyway. I've already been trying to make a video for like the 5th time today over one topic and it's been screwing up on me. Then I hear this and I'm like, okay, I gotta make a video about this. Okay. So I'm gonna keep it short, sweet, and to the point here. You want us to listen to WHO guidelines. The same WHO they call Taiwan racist out of nowhere, with no evidence to support it. Who defends China and Xi Jinping for the actions they took in limiting the coronavirus spread, even though they covered it up for months before we ever found out. And there's actually been recent news to come out that people have been infected in the United States as early as January. Yeah, that WHO, the WHO that called the president of the United States xenophobic for banning travel to and from China to stop the spread of the coronavirus. The same freaking WHO that said calling the Wuhan virus the fucking Wuhan virus racist, even though they were the ones fucking calling it that too. These same WHO motherfuckers. You want us to listen to them, Susan Wojcicki? Are you fucking clueless? Do you even pay attention to what the fuck you're talking about? And she's talking about in this interview, she's talking about like authoritative news sources. Like we need to have news sources that know what the hell they're talking about. But yeah, she's gonna endorse the fucking WHO and say that if you go against anything that the WHO says, your ass is gone. Like what? What? Aren't we supposed to be getting facts about the situations? All right, and I know that Google has this really big media bias. All right, they've been cozying up to the media for years. It's part of the reason why YouTube has died so much lately. It's part of the reason why it's just been suffering. Is because YouTube has just been catering so much to these big name networks, these big name brands, and not the individual creators. And that's why people have been. That's why people think YouTube sucks or it's dead. That's why people don't like YouTube right now. All right, Susan, in this time of crisis, when people on YouTube aren't getting paid enough because there's not enough ad revenue coming in because of the coronavirus, don't you think, just saying, don't you think that you would want to do something to keep people like, hey, keep us safe in terms of our revenue stream so that way we're still able to pay rent, we're still able to pay our bills, and we're still able to make sure we got food in our houses, that type of stuff. Just saying. Just saying, Susan. I'm just saying. This is just something you should be doing there as a leader since you're the CEO of YouTube. But no, you want to cover China's asses because China has some dealings going on with Google, don't you know? And so if anybody says anything against the WHO, since they've been the ones defending China, nope, no video for you. Yeah, shut up. Right. Not only that, I don't even think that people have been getting their videos removed because they've been talking shit about the WHO or China yet. If they do, prepare for some lawsuits coming in because the WHO absolutely fucked up in more than one instance and continue to fuck up. Hell, go check out China Uncensored. Like, they have an entire thing about the WHO and their incompetence and corruption. Like, there is so much going on there. Freaking getting lavish hotel rooms to go speak in China, speaking with authoritarians in the Chinese government, praising and kissing their asses, while the Chinese government's beating the shit out of people in the streets for not wearing masks and gloves, or throwing them in the hot boxes, or freaking torturing Uyghurs, taking organs out of prisoners, making people work in areas that have been infected by the coronavirus and has not been cleaned, and trying to fuck over all of its neighbors. Yeah, I'm not listening to you, Susan. I'm not listening to you. You can go fuck off right now. Fuck off. I am not going to listen to this bullshit. I am not going to listen to anything the WHO says because they fucked themselves immeasurably. The only guy I will listen to the WHO as of right now is the guy that went, hey, why isn't Taiwan here? Okay, the people who are actually trying to get Taiwan to the WHO, who are actually trying to tell the truth about this situation, those are the people I want in the WHO. This is not these fucking people like Ted Rose. Like, it's fucking just so fucking ridiculous. And not only that, you know that Trump, he was like, hey, we're going to temporarily pull funding from the WHO. People have been whining about that, like this is going to hurt anybody. Like, how is this going to hurt anybody? They obviously aren't helping anyone. They've been defending the people who have let the virus spread for months from a fucking lab. They tried to cover up shit about the virus for months. They were helping China and they were praising China. And Trump's like, hey, we should pull funding until this review is complete. And people got whiny about it. Like, yes, we should be freaking investigating what the WHO did because they were praising China like China did something to actually help us, which they didn't. You know how they've been screwing people over by sending over defective equipment? Yes, they were sending defective equipment to places like Italy, to Britain, and just pissing them off, despite the fact that they've been praising places like Italy. And they've been fucking with basically everyone. Does anybody not see what the hell's going on here? Okay, China's trying to fuck people over right now. So why would anyone who has been paying attention to this stuff since January, or even before then, if they were at the epicenter, why should we go, oh, on YouTube, why we should praise the WHO, and we should follow every one of their guidelines, and we should spread those guidelines around? No. No. They have been saying 4 months, don't ban travel to China, despite the fact that China was the fucking epicenter. They've been saying, stop harassing the Chinese media, despite the fact that the Chinese media has been spreading fake shit, like saying that the United States Army spread the fucking coronavirus. The Chinese have been hurting their own citizens, right? That's on top of the numerous human rights abuses that they commit already, like I said, with the Uyghurs and Muslims. And freaking the organ trade over there is insane. I have enough reasons to distrust China. I do not need you telling me to trust them or trusting the people who are freaking defending them. Because that's basically what this is Susan Wojcicki saying, bow down to the almighty will of China. Here's what I'm going to say to that. Fuck you, I'm not doing it. I'm not doing it. You can go freaking eat a massive bag of dicks. I'm not simping to China. Nobody is. Nobody with a brain is, at least, or morals. They're the ones who fucking fucked us over with this situation and deflecting that, oh, Trump is not asking us to play nice with China or the WHO. They shouldn't, because they've both been fucking us over. They've been fucking the entire world over this shit. You know how many people could have been saved? Countless. No, millions of people could have been saved from getting this virus. Thousands could have been saved from dying. But no, we had to listen to the almighty will of China. And they're all blaming Trump here in the U.S. like it's his damn fault, despite the fact he was listening to basically what the media was saying. And what is it everybody else was saying was that China's got it under control, despite the fact they obviously didn't. And then once he found out about it, he took immediate action. I am just so sick of this freaking bullshit. And oh yeah, Steve Kerr, LeBron, you guys regret simping to China? You guys regret, calling Daryl Morey out for trying to stand up with the Hong Kong protesters? I bet you feel really good about yourselves now that the NBA season's been fucking canceled. Of course, Steve Kerr, I don't think cares because his team, as soon as he loses one of his big superstars, fucking turns into the fucking shit they were before 2008. Well, not 2008, but before they ever got Steph Curry. Like, the Warriors are like the worst they've ever been. And then LeBron, top seed in the West, but now the season's canceled. Not that that led to China doing this, but still. Not a good look when you defend China over your own fellow citizens. You know, the country that has been killing people indiscriminately, harvesting organs from prisoners, putting people into camps. Yeah, you want to call out Donald Trump? How about you call out fucking China before you do anything on that aspect? Fuck them. But yeah. So anyway, thank you guys